Well, let me introduce all of our guests. So first off, we have Ryan.
Hi.
Then we got Noah.
What's up?
Not a guess. We're regulars.
Then we got Adam, the regular.
Everybody knows who I am. I'm the star of the show.
And then we got the guest, Courtney.
I'm a guest.
I don't want my bald
third
ass.
time.
No, it's your second time.
No.
Oh, yeah.
I straight up look like a cancer patient right now.
And then
You're on
we...
your third round of chemo.
Alright, let's just start the whole thing over, dude.
And then we have Becca.
Jeez, Adam.
What?
Just self-deprecation right now.
And then we have
ugly bald ass.
Everybody knows Josh.
Oh, I didn't ask you.
This is Becca's last Simonji podcast for the time being.
Thank God.
But we will explain more about that in a second. Well, more likely after
Is
the
this
podcast.
yours, Josh?
No, that's...
Dude, that's mine. Why are those there?
Because you didn't pack.
I repacked all my stuff.
Oh, you didn't pack.
Clearly you didn't.
So let me talk about the topic. So every single year, thousands of 30-year-old men and women who live in their parents' basement go to San Diego Comic-Con. So in this episode, we're going to be discussing the new movies that they announced, as well as some other movie trailers that they also showed out.
It's all Comic-Con movies?
It's not
Hooray!
It's not a bunch of Comic-Con movies. It's just the movies that are coming out that were announced around Comic-Con.
Oh.
Dude, are you
Does that
okay?
make sense?
Oh.
Alright.
That's fine right here. That's good.
All right, so here we are with trailer number 1.
Alright, go.
You don't have to cuss all the time.
Is this done yet?
Wow!
I'm trying to get some footage. Like, whoa!
You should be at least a 2-star admiral by now. Yet here you are. Captain. What is that?
Ben Affleck.
Oh.
So close.
Oh, Top Gun.
Yes.
Who farted? Was it you?
He's nervous.
Oh my
I
god.
didn't fart.
Was it you?
No, it wasn't me.
No, I swear to God. I did not fart. It was one of you.
Wait, is the title of this movie Hollywood's running out of ideas?
Yes, actually.
It's been like 30
The second
years
one.
since the original.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. It came out in the 80s.
I never saw the original.
I
Is it
know,
about
I can't
airplanes?
either.
Yeah.
As you can tell, it's about the Air Force
It
now.
looks obviously a lot better.
The end is inevitable, Maverick.
I'm sure it'll be
Mankind is headed
good.
for extinction. Maybe so, sir. But not today.
Damn.
They did it.
Not today!
Okay, so here's the cool thing about that movie that's coming out. Oh my gosh.
It's got Tom Cruise in it.
So yes, it's starring Tom Cruise. As you can see, a lot of those scenes look very realistic. It's because they shot all of those with real jets.
That was pretty
Did Tom Cruise actually fly
Tom
that jet?
Cruise actually flew that jet, and they actually trained like a bunch of people to fly the jets too.
Dude, Tom Cruise is easily the most the best actor out there.
Yeah, it's
Dude, he flies helicopters, he flies jets, he freaking scales
And
cliffs.
He's a Scientologist.
Yeah,
Yeah,
wait,
he is
that's,
a
is that a
psycho.
good thing?
I love that about him.
Another thing about this too that we know of is the Oblivion director. He's directing this movie.
Oh, it's gonna be a garbage movie.
What? I loved Oblivion.
Yeah, I don't remember that
Courtney
movie being
loved
very
Oblivion.
good.
She saw it for
Oblivion.
the first time.
What?
Remember that movie where it's
Dude,
a
you wanna just
shield?
sit down?
Where he's like, you, Sally. You, Sally.
Yeah, that was a weird movie.
That was a great movie.
That movie was.
I forgot how it ended.
I know I've seen it, but I don't remember it. So
Get the out of the way, I'm packing my.
You couldn't wait to do it until after the podcast.
No!
So this movie comes out in November. Okay,
I
so
thought it said
November.
no, it's in November.
Summer. Oh, just kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it said summer 2022.
Thank
Hang on, let me check.
Ah, thank you.
Let's watch it one more time.
Pretty sure it's in November.
Recap.
Yeah.
Summer.
Oh,
Summer 2020.
Summer 2020.
Dude, we still got
Toast are you?
still got a long ways to go.
Yeah.
That was the first trailer too. We got the dates wrong. Like Ben Affleck.
And with that, let's move on to our second trailer of the
Yeah.
No, get a shirt on.
Let's take my pants off.
He's actually down to shoot a porno. Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Walking Dead?
Dude, didn't this
The
show?
movie?
Is that the whole trailer?
That's it.
What the
Wow.
Alright, so they released a like 15-second trailer of the Walking Dead movie, which is starring the guy who played as Rick Grimes.
Jason Statham?
No.
John Stamos?
Bob Saget?
No. But yeah, so they're making
Coulier?
they're making a Walking Dead movie, and they're making
Dave Coulier,
3
that's
where it's gonna like finish up the rest of Rick's story, I guess,
Willis
after the
isn't
events of the TV
Alright.
show.
What
Do
happened
we
in the
know-
TV show? I haven't
So
watched
for
it.
those of you who are watching Walking Dead, you should know this by now because this happened last season, I think it was. But what happened was Rick Grimes was actually written out of the show.
Oh, was he really?
So
Sons of
apparently he blew up on a bridge and like left the entire team, but he's still allegedly alive, and that's how they're planning for this movie. So
Oh.
yeah, but they wrote him out of the show.
Where
to
the
do-
am I supposed to put my
Dude, is
shoes?
Carl still alive?
Carl's dead.
Carl's dead? What the happened to that show?
So Carl got
Everyone
shot in the eye,
died.
and then he died. I forget how, but I remember
Jeez.
reading that. And then
Terrible childhood right
And
there.
then Negan, they didn't kill him, they imprisoned him, and he's still alive for
Who?
whatever reason. The guy with the baseball bat that killed Glenn and what's his face? Sebastian.
What the hell?
So, yeah. So that's your Walking Dead recap here on this.
Do we know if the cast from the show is going to be aside from Rick? Or is it just his story? Well, they started in the beginning of the show with his...
Yeah.
When he woke up from the hospital.
From
They
my
already
understanding-
did his
So they
story.
already did his origin, so what are they going to make it on?
So this would be after the events that happened in the TV show.
I'm gonna put my Converse in my
So the way how they wrote him out, it's like, oh, they think Rick is dead, so then that
So it's
community
picking up where
moves
it
on.
left off there.
So no, they're still making TV show episodes where they're following Daryl, Michonne, and like
No, I'm
all
saying
those
for
people.
Rick though, like
but yes,
that's
they're
where the movie's picking
Correct.
up from his... Oh, okay, I got
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
I got you.
so.
Cool!
Yeah, so that was just an announcement. That was just an announcement trailer, just saying, "Hey, we're making this movie. Be on the lookout for it." So,
I kind of want to watch the rest of that show just to see what the happened to everybody.
yeah,
It got too repetitive for me.
It
I stopped
really
watching
did.
after like season 4,
yeah.
3D.
and then once they killed what's his face, Glenn, I got salty and I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Glenn and the Ginger, dude.
Sebastian.
Yeah.
That was his name, right?
No,
I don't know either. Right, Becca?
Right.
All right, on to trailer
I
number
don't have enough room
3.
for these.
Oh, this movie looks good.
Oh, this movie looks...
I've seen this one.
How many cops?
Really?
8.
Yeah.
I refuse. To allow these families to be traumatized with trials and appeals and parole.
Oh, it's J. Jonah Jameson.
I'm asking you to protect them from that. I understand.
No, there's one line in this trailer that really was picking me.
so far. Coffee Island. What island? Manhattan. The 21 bridges, shut them down. 3 rivers, close them. 4 tunnels,
Over there.
block them.
Black.
There cannot be a version of this where these 2 aren't found. None of this makes sense. The cops were there for more than us. This whole thing is filthy.
What's going on here?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I will find you.
That was a different... I actually
Wow.
haven't seen that trailer.
What was
Oh.
the line that you didn't like?
It was... the one, whatever the main character's name was, he was on the
T'Challa?
subway, and he had the gun pointed at one guy, I don't know who it was, and the guy was like, "You're the first cop to not shoot, or to talk
Oh,
first and then
no.
shoot later." Or some kind of line like that where I'm like, oh good god, here we go.
They're not gonna escape the silence.
You're the only cop tonight who speaks first and shoots second.
I was kind of worried that they would take it in that direction where it's like kind of like a political statement, but at least watching it from this trailer, it
That trailer
doesn't,
wasn't bad.
it doesn't look like it was, yeah. So, but I haven't seen that other trailer.
I
This
think
was like
that
the most
was like the
recent
first released one. That's the one I saw in theaters.
Oh, okay.
Whenever it was.
I want to
Gotcha.
get like my own piece of luggage.
So yeah, that movie is called 21 Bridges. It stars T'Challa from Black Panther. The directors are actually the same guys who did Endgame. I don't know if you saw the
Yeah.
little title thing.
Russo brothers.
Adam.
Here's a behind-the-scenes look at the next movie that's coming out. And look, it takes place in Phoenix.
PTS.
Oh, shoot!
Big.
Last night, I was standing there looking at a monitor.
I'm so excited for this.
Linda Hamilton.
It's in Phoenix.
And on another camera was Arnold Schwarzenegger. I thought, holy I may get
Whoa! Language.
Okay, let's recapture that tone. It's R-rated. It's grim. It's gritty.
Is
It's
this James
fast.
Cameron?
It's intense.
He's an old white guy.
I better watch it.
I hunt Terminators. You metal mother.
Language.
But follows tonally in the footsteps of T1 and T2. That adrenaline rush feeling, that sense of terror.
In this film, the action is 10 times bigger. It's like,
This film is relentless. It just does not stop. Just
It says Arnold Schwarzenegger, not the Terminator?
No, he is. They're just more Terminators rather than just him.
Is this like a reboot or
Okay,
is
so
it
let me
continuing?
so let me explain. So there was one movie that came out 1 or 2 years ago. It was Terminator Genesis, where Arnold Schwarzenegger's older but back, I guess. I don't know. So this is the sequel to that one.
Isn't it like the lead female is the...
Yeah, this is the same Sarah Carter girl from the first one.
Yeah, but I mean, like, she's like the main part.
Yes.
Yeah.
But see, I saw the first Terminator and then I started watching the second one and I thought I was watching the first one again, so I stopped. But then it turned out it was the second one.
The second one, I actually really like that one.
I just
the
recently...
exact same movie, pretty much.
It's really similar, but I
didn't see any of them. I thought they were movies.
I recently watched the first one. The first one's actually really good, but I did hear like a lot of people were kind of upset that they made the Terminator now a good guy, like Arnold Schwarzenegger's character, because in the first one he was the bad guy, which was kind of cool.
Yeah.
So. And he was naked. You got to see his junk and his butt.
I did see that one scene.
That's why Courtney liked it.
Wow.
So you're the one that's farting. So this one is the last trailer, and then I do have some bonus ones if you want to watch it or not.
Yes.
So
Bonus round.
So I saved the best. I saved the best for
I'm not
last.
presenting her because she's not here.
Mackenzie's here in spirit.
I did save the best for last. So Ryan, if you do want to turn off the lights, because this
Oh.
one is a little scary.
I love horror. Are you kidding me? Let's do this. Can I turn
I like that. Oh, what the?
Well, you leave the.
Yes.
We don't need it.
Leave this one out. I'm scared.
Like how excited you got.
Wait,
Hey,
let me.
here, can
Sorry,
you
let
shut
me
up?
start over.
Shut
Not even talking.
Something happens to you when you leave this town. The farther away, the hazier it all gets. But me, I never left. I remember all of it.
To the losers.
We made an oath.
swear. If it isn't dead, if it ever comes back, we'll come back.
Bill Hader.
We need to stop it.
Bill Hader.
The cloud. We can't let it happen again.
Hello?
Kid!
Hello.
For 27 years, I dreamt of you. I craved you. I've missed you. We need to finish it.
us from the inside until we don't have a choice anymore.
You lied. And I died. You lied. And I
Dude, that's soon.
Damn.
I know, September is coming up pretty quick.
Wait, who plays the clown?
It's
what's his name?
He's not even he's like some Swedish actor or something.
Some idiot. Yeah, so...
And he's like actually like 6'5" in real life too.
Yeah,
he's like a pretty big, creepy looking dude.
So yeah, this movie takes place 27 years after the first one. Apparently they're saying that this movie is an almost 3-hour movie.
Dude, well, the original was like 5 hours.
Well, it was a TV miniseries, and then the book is like 1,700 pages, so I can kind of understand why this movie's going to be long.
It's the second chapter of it.
Yeah. So
did they mention anything about having a kid orgy or no?
So
I hope
I wanted to ask you, Ryan, because you're the one who read the book, right?
Yeah.
This may be a possible spoiler for the movie, but do you know what the ritual of Chud is?
It's been like years since I read the book, but they basically, from what I remember, my memory's kind of foggy with it, but they kind of do this like they build like this Indian teepee, and on the inside it's kind of like they smoke themselves in there, and then during that process, I honestly can't remember the details. Like in that, they kind of get taken back, and it goes to like the origins of it, like where he came from.
Okay, interesting.
Basically, but I can't quite. It's been a while since I read the book. There's so much in it where it's like.
Gotcha.
It might put that in.
They were saying they will have that scene from the book. Apparently,
that'll be
definitely spoiled it. No, we're not talking about the orgy.
Yeah, so that's why I put the spoiler at the beginning in case you didn't want to spoil it.
Noah's just over here like, I want to see kids making love to each other.
It was something like that from what I remember.
Yeah, so, yeah. I mean, we can't really say that we're spoiling this movie, technically, since the book came out, like, a long time ago.
By the way, Cedric Diggory dies.
Yeah, Cedric Diggory does die.
That's my son! My boy!
Thanks for watching this podcast as we watch movie trailers. This again is Becca's last podcast because she is moving away to college.
Ooh!
So congratulations!
Yay!
Finally, I get out of this.
You're on a cruise.
They don't know that.
So we're gonna end it tonight with a little surprise and a farewell for Becca.
Oh God.
I'm scared.
It's a movie trailer that the Simonji Productions fans will love.
Is it American Girl doll?
Better than American Girl doll.
Oh God, I'm kind of excited.
Tell me, what's a timberman want with being a wiki?
Tilt the screen up a little bit.
Just looking at our living, just like any man. Starting new, on the run. Keeping secrets, are you? No, sir. Watch you spill your beans. Watch you spill your beans. Watch you spill your beans. How long have we been on this rock? 5 weeks? 2 days? Help me to recollect.
The reason why I showed this is because Willem Dafoe and Cedric Diggory are both in this movie.
Gosh.
So
I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of intrigued. I have no idea what it's about, but it looks really cool.
It's directed by the guy who did The Witch, or The Vitch.
You know it's gonna be a horror movie, right?
No, because it was two V's.
Yeah, I saw that one.
You know what? You know it's gonna be a horror movie, right?
Oh yeah,
so you're
it's gonna
scream like a little girl.
It's gonna be a horror movie. Yeah, I
It
definitely.
looks like it was filmed in the 1950s.
A24 films are so hit or miss. They're like an indie production, I think, and
they are. Yeah.
A lot of their movies are so. Like there was one that came out. Shoot, what was it? It came out a few years ago as a horror film of theirs, and like on Rotten Tomatoes, it got like a 98%.
Oh wow!
And then Walker and I saw, and the movie was total.
No.
It was like really, really bad. Like people left the theater, and it was so slow. And they've made a couple movies like that. Some were decent though. That's why
I feel like it's gonna be a movie that's kind of slow.
It's probably gonna be something like it.
The Witch was really, really slow.
Yeah.
The ending was creepy. The rest was just.
This will most likely be a movie that you watch like on Netflix or Hulu or something.
Yeah.
Or on Disney Plus.
You don't get to see the Cats trailer.
No, we're not watching that. Buffet.
Buffet.
I can do it better than Jennifer Hudson.
Bye.
Alright, see ya.
You need help in this whole way, or you're just
No.
gonna turn it off?
I'm gonna turn it off and I'll meet you guys up there.
Alright, I'll bring Koo.
Thanks for watching.
Wait, I can reenact the trailer for you. Ready?
No.
Ready?
A new day has begun.
Oh, he didn't die.
But he's gonna die.
He is, but he didn't. He didn't die. You can't count him as a character die.
Yeah, I count him. The blind guy from
Walker's
Thor.
getting fired up.
Oh!
Because he's an old man.
Well, when did he go over that he was dying of lung cancer? I missed that part apparently.
We just assumed.